What up, everybody? It's Ponter here, and today we've got a special game on Seaside. It's a game where I was proven probably wrong in calling it. It's a Matchmode game played in July 2023, so this is one of the latest ones. And this is a replay from Weesk, even though I'm on the team as well. But basically what happened was I had a very difficult set of match modes where I was frustrated. The team was doing suboptimal things, and Weesk suggests going double support, and I immediately say no stupid strats, and that's a stupid strat. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go double support. We're just gonna fast forward a little bit. We're hoping that Weesk is going to be a pro switcher, but yeah, there it is. Double support. Also on our team, J-Man, armor, Papaloco, brand new old player, like he's from back in the day. So yeah, there's two supports on Seaside, and that's suboptimal. I'm just going to say it. This is a suboptimal rollout because you get beat by double armor, you get beat by double inf really badly. And even double air, it's going to struggle. So we can see and then against double air like this, like with mediums, it's weird because these mediums are useless. And as soon as they see that it's double support, they should have switched. So they should have gone double armor. So every second that they are not deleting these is a mistake. And then meanwhile, what they do instead is like fly their choppers into the double support. So they should have noticed by now it's double support. And but this kind of doing a suboptimal strategies, as long as they don't switch to that role that counters them immediately and in a timely fashion, it's all gravy. Also, oh yeah, lucky cap. Oh my god. Looking at the teams, we've got Red Rum. This is Lennon. This is, I think, is Claude. This is Kid A, and this is Too Hot. And we've got some specs. So these are pretty good teams. Like I would say, these teams are even. You know, Papaloco. Before we played some games, and look at that, man. They LGB me right there. Before we played some games, I thought he was a total noob, but he's okay. Like he kind of knows his business, and they get a dirty cap of town. And it's very frustrating off of that LGB on me. But we get some good drops, like both J-Man and I drop at the proper time, and it looks like we're out dropping them. And this is an outcome again of the double support, because double support, obviously, especially when they're double air and inting into you with mediums, you know, and boom, we get a nice cap of town. Everybody gets on it too. Yeah, they're feeding us so much, and then we get a lot of caps, and we get destroyed less as a team against the double air. Although, imagine if they went heavies, like we would still be okay, I guess, and that's the kind of advantage of the double support. Like Too High, what is he doing here, man? Like switch, like also like teams. This team has like some loud people. Somebody should be loud enough to say, "Oh man, we got to switch," because they're still not switching. And what is this medium doing? Like absolutely nothing. And Kide's trying her best. Like she's killing rep tanks, but she can never even touch the armor. The armor is like in this nice protective womb of double support. And in the meantime, I'm kind of taking over town. And then this is just excessive. I didn't know we had this much TA, but we're gonna be we're gonna have so much TA, we can just waste it on dumb stuff, like carpets. And they get that's actually a really nice fuel air bomb, a classic fuel air bomb. I should have been present enough to notice that position is really, like I should have decompressed that position. In Seaside, like you really need to. Once you take town, you have to decompress from town immediately because you're going to get destroyed. So yeah, that carpet, a little iffy. I would have just held on to that so we could have nuked and then done a shit ton of drops. I think that would have been better. because they weren't pushing in that moment. Like that's when a carpet is really sick. Like, is when you drop it right when they're pushing. You get the support and the armor and stuff. And again, they're still not switching, man. This is actually pissing me off more. Like I was pissed off at Whisk for suggesting the strategy because somebody in the previous game, General Lennon, I think, suggested going double mediums, and then it fucked up our team, and then we lost. And we actually went double medium air on this map. So I was pissed. I was like, just do something normal, guys. We do something not normal, and then lo and behold, they don't react to it at all. Like it's baffling, man. Like somebody should have said, go armor. As soon as your first choppers fly into 2 different players of AAs, just go armor. And it would have fucked us up really badly. Like just all these tanks shooting and firing lanes, light tanks poking everywhere. Like they're holding beach easily against us because like support really sucks at beach. And yeah, I think we needed more light tanks there. But Kid A is so tough to handle. Like she's always just coming in on the flank and killing everything at beach. That's pretty much all she can do. And Claude does a good job defending with inf. Like there's going to be a constant inf battle with snipers. This is pretty chill. There was no pressure. Again, like double air with the mediums. Like you can't put pressure on this until the forts are dead. And even then, medium. And he's got a scout too. What a joke. Like this is as much as double support is a throw. That staying mediums is an even bigger throw. And now we're just waiting for nukes. Like, I see this, and I'm like, we are the most nukeable. Like, this is obviously a nuke play. Luckily, we hold the beach, and what we should be doing is spilling into the beach and spilling into over here. And that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm moving my inf to the edges of the town. I really want to get into here as well. Basically, you want to be away from the inevitable nuke. So, like, on the edges, depending on what side you're on. And also dumping over here, and then just playing open field over here. Like, because they're not attacking town, I just don't want anything in here other than just forting up, because that's free points. But yeah, now they're cornered. They're just stuck there. They still haven't switched. It's baffling. Rum is all in on the beach. Same thing with their support. Like, I'm scratching my head, and then I think it was at some point in this match, I'm just yelling at Whisk to switch because I'm like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb saying support, but we're winning, and like, why aren't we losing because of this? Like, it's just melting my brain. And yeah, there's a nuke inevitably. Yeah, there's silly transport chopper nonsense going on over here. I don't get that kind of attack. I guess it's good to send a guy up here to pull the airborne squad artillery out of a guy and then do your paradrops or something. Like, also it's funny, like, we're double support and we still can't even push the beach. I guess their whole team is trying to defend it. And yeah, there is it's nuke time. Everyone's running. There's their nuke. What a surprise. I should have ran a little faster here. And then the weird, I was pissed off at this nuke too. Like, this is a weird fucking nuke. Like, their whole team is over here. Why don't you nuke that? And it's not even gonna kill the fort. Or is it gonna kill the forts? It does miraculously kill the entire spawn. But yeah, it doesn't even kill the forts. It doesn't decap. It doesn't decap anything. Oh my god. Yeah, I was really frustrated with a lot of the play this session. And okay, yeah, finally they go heavies. 10 minutes too late, they go heavies. And at this point, I'm like, well, fuck, I guess we gotta stay support. Like, or else we're fucked. Like, I don't want to switch to air. Like, medium air, yeah, again, is not... medium air has lost a lot of the matches. Like, competitive matches in the last, like, 2 months. It's lost a lot. That's a nice cap of town. Didn't even notice that. Oh, I was sprinting for it. Yeah. So it's kind of a liability because it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't generate enough score compared to a double support or a double infantry. Look at that. LGB, man. Like, really, guys? Just do a tank buster. That's funny. Maybe it was on a recharge or something. Yeah, ineffectual attacks up here. Like, this was never pressured the entire game. It was all just beach and in this corner. I think if they had double air, then they could. One air player would have had the luxury to come and defort this. And, yeah, and if they had double armor, like, forget about it. They could be constantly diving town and controlling beach and chucking lights over here all the time and beating up our support. Especially as the cover gets denuded, it's going to get better and better, and it's going to force a switch. And that's what I expected. I expected the double armor immediately, or in a couple minutes, and then we would go switch off the support. Like, we could have to go heavy air or something, and then the switching would continue. But a lack of adaptation by this team kind of cost them. Although it's still not over yet. Like, at this point, like, because double support can't push very well, we're just kind of stuck waiting. Like, we're really reactive, and all I can do is slowly distract them over here, which is constant harassment, and then try to maintain something at the beach. Like, this guy is at least gonna... Like, he has the sniper now. I do have the sneaky, breaky drop back here. I really like the sneaky, breaky drops. It's helpful. Like, we always see what's going on at the beach. And the wall of shitheads really helps handle with the air. Like, the air's not having a great game. Like, it sucks playing against double support. I can tell you that. Oh, yeah. And then, like... This game is so frustrating. I'm just remembering it now, how frustrating it was. I think, like, my brain... I didn't save this replay, that's why I'm doing the Weesk one. I think my brain just rejected it, because I was so mad. It's just going to get more ridiculous. We do get another nice cap of town. I don't get on it. It's terrible. But yeah, the double heavy air really struggles against the double support. Oh my god. It really does, like... And even though you lose some AA, like, you have so much more AA, like, it doesn't matter. And so it's a lot less stressful. And these guys are, actually, I love these two support players. No medium arty, and a very tasteful amount of reps. Just enough reps. And, like, they're the supportive reps that are just kind of keeping all the AA alive. Like, and they still get the Jeeps down. So, good support play all around. Also, Red Rum is not an active player. I'm doing this as a call out. Like, this is a match mode game. This is a legit match mode with good players. And he's still an elitist veteran nerd that never plays. He should get the active player. This is a call to the moderators. He's already been treated unfairly in other matters, but this is also unfair. He is active now. He just doesn't pub a lot, other than on Smurfs. And he's also pubbing on Smurfs. That's a really aggressive heavy arty, by the way. I guess it's expecting them to charge into it. And Blitz is having a good game. Let's take a look at the scores. Yeah, Blitz is outscoring their air, even though he had to deal... Okay, well, they have to deal with this. Double support. Oh my god. Kid just gets BTFO'd. Barely kills anything. Doesn't kill the heavy. Again, why wouldn't you switch at this point? I would be mad if I was on this team. If I was on USA right now, I just watch Kid get obliterated by double support. I would say, guys, like, let's try something different here. That's tragic. You know, let's go fucking scans. Like, let's go double armor. Let's try it. Let's be crazy. But instead, they just stick with it, and, you know, it's definition of insanity. Just doing the same thing over and over again, and they kill my sneaky drop. I got a corner drop. You know, patch that, guys. Just because I accidentally drop on a building doesn't mean I have to get to the 0-0 corner every fucking time. And we managed it. That's a close cap right there. I didn't think I was going to get that one. Solo cap and beach. These guys are going to solo cap town. I'm going to solo cap beach. I've also kind of gotten lazy. Like, I'm so desperate now. I'm decapping stuff randomly. I'm spawning over here. Because this is closer, but it's more artillery. I'm also just... Oh, never go to that point, guys. In the end game. Never sit on it directly. Maybe one day I'll learn that. And here comes the heavy air bang. No supports on the field. Weesk is sitting there like AFK or something. It's not. It's actually looking like there's going to be a comeback. And this is what I see. And this is when I get really mad. This is shit. Like, oh my god. A second bad carpet bomb in a row. Like, that's another nuke right there. If we just scraped it together. It's going to kill exactly nothing. It's going to kill... Oh, it kills a light tank. Amazing. Oh, Papa Loco, like... This is his first day back. So I'm not going to be too mad, but fucking hell, man. There was another carpet bomb. I think you'll have seen it by now, but... People are in there, these terrible carpet bombs. Like, even a like triple heavy arty would have been... Probably better. Or just a nuke. And man, that's a brutal cluster. We're really greedy staying on these points. And like, look at this comeback. And this is when, again, I was yelling at the team. Like, switch. Like, this is bad. Like, this is not working anymore. Like, now we just need light tanks everywhere. Like, but they are still double heavy air. So if we went double armor, it wouldn't work. And so, like, we're kind of committed. And this is, again, why I think, like, you're going to lose more games than you win with double support. Honestly. And there's the nuke. Yeah. Oh. When I saw that, I was literally yelling at everybody. I was yelling into the game, give your TA to J-Man. And, like, Papa Loco then dumped his extra TA. Like, oh, I was so mad about this, the TA management, this ground. But this nuke fucks them up. And then I realized, like, oh, we're not going to lose. Thank God. We still could lose. Like, there's still 3 minutes left, but that saved us. And I was doomer after that carpet bomb, because I thought that was the last of the TA reserve. And look, we're still getting air banged. Man, like, this flank was weak the entire map, or in the entire game. But this flank was on their side was weak as well, and like, I was poking this the whole time. Oh, there was a sniper in there. But yeah, we could have dropped another nuke. If we had just managed our TA a little bit better, we could have had the delayed double nuke. And then, like, or dropped one here, and then dropped one there, and just decapped everything. That's a dagger. Instead, we're cutting it pretty close here. Doesn't go for the decap. I guess so. Because he knew he was gonna die. So yeah, and they're still double heavy air, saved by that nuke. Let's see, is there gonna be a comeback? Yeah, the heavy arties come down. Saying good morning to good player. These are late. These are very late games on a Sunday. But I don't know what kind of crazy ass hours good player lives on. But yeah, the double, like, we'll give this double support a moment. Like, Weesk, you're right. I admit it. It's worked. It's only because these guys were dumber than us. That's all I'm saying. Like, double support guys, I'm warning you, it doesn't always work. And even then, even after they, like, fucked it for 10 minutes, it was still a really close game. Like, let's see the win percentage. Yeah, gold quality. Yeah, for sure. 77% in the 20 minutes. Yeah, the support. Fucking Claude beat me on infantry. That's pissing me off. Yeah, he got the TA, though. And the big fortifying points. And Papa Loco better repairs than Weesk. Like, we had two rusty-ass support players, too. But I guess two support players who are mid can make a good one. But yeah, that's it. Double support, guys. It works. And thanks, Weesk, for the replay. And take it easy.